Most people don't bat an eye when they hear the respectful allowance of La Raza to enter the U.S. political landscape.
Be it known by this presence that I, Kirk Watson, Mayor of the City of Austin, Texas, do hereby proclaim October 12th as Dia de la Raza, Day of the Race.
But most people have no idea what La Raza really is or where it came from. Recently, an exhibit at the Bob Bullock Museum in Austin, Texas, glorified the explosive event that took place in the small Texas town of San Diego in 1915, when a Spanish document appeared calling for Chicanos, African Americans, Native Americans, and Japanese immigrants to start a race war at 2 a.m. on February the 20th, 1915. The document also called for the execution of all adult white males over the age of 16 and the recapturing of Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, California, and Colorado from the United States government. In July of 1915, bands of Mexican revolutionaries entered the Rio Grande Valley. These guerrilla forces disrupted transportation and killed several Anglo-Americans. One of these sporadic raids, led by Pancho Villa, caused General John Pershing to enter northern Mexico in pursuit. The escalating tensions were finally brought to a standstill when Mexican and U.S. officials agreed to a peaceful settlement. Ancient history, right? Wrong.
At the forefront of the revolutionary movement is the Raza. When you go to Venezuela,
can't stop us. There's too many of us. We're ready. We're breeding by the day.
Back to Europe! This is America! Look your color! You're right! You don't belong here!
This used to be Mexico, you know what I mean? And the people that were here before, you're just not gonna get up and leave.
Mexico! 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 Arriba Mexico!
You think we have kids because we like sex? No, we're having kids ready to start this war. Believe me. I got another one on the way, and she'll be strapped up, ready for you. Come get it. Come get it. Come knock on my door and see what happens. We're ready. We're ready.
In fact, a secondary plan of San Diego called for the establishment of a Republic of Texas, made up of Texas, New Mexico, California, Arizona, Mississippi, and Oklahoma. San Antonio, Texas, would be the place where the revolutionary leadership would be based. So when Donald Trump's university is being scrutinized by a member of the La Raza lawyers of San Diego, it should now make sense why this is a clear indication that the body politic has been infiltrated. The Daily Caller reports, United States District Court Judge Gonzalo Curiel, the man presiding over the class action lawsuit against Trump University, is a member of the La Raza lawyers of San Diego and oversaw the gift of a law school scholarship to an illegal alien. In his 2011 judicial questionnaire to become a federal judge, Curiel revealed his history with La Raza. Why has racism been allowed to fester and rear its ugly head unchecked?
Today, we are going to look at this judge who has been ruling basically against Trump and doing unprecedented things in the Trump University case. But after Trump came out and said this guy is a Mexican, and by Mexican, his loyalty is to Mexico. And so I did some research and found out, wow, Trump needs to go further here. This guy is the head lawyer over a lawyer group based in California that for decades has been promoting basically race-based brainwashing. These guys basically operate just like the Klan. They say, for those inside our race, everything. For those outside the race, nothing. La Raza means the race. So I see Trump say this about this judge, and I think, what, you're just saying because he's Mexican in his heritage, he ruled against you? Has Trump gone too far? And I go look it up, and the guy is worse than what Trump's saying. I got to say, Donald Trump is completely right again. This ties into the whole Trump University. I know that the Clintons have their own much bigger scandal. Roger Stone is here to break this down. But this judge, Gonzalo Curiel, this guy is simply amazing. And now we know why he is doing things in these rulings that's unprecedented. I just hope Trump unloads on him with like this Daily Caller article. Judge presiding over Trump University case is a member of La Raza. And again, that means the race. People say, well, that's okay because Hispanics can say we're a racial group, but whites, if you say we're in a racial group, it's bad.
Look, the comment about the judge the other day just was out of left field from my mind. It's reasoning I don't relate to. I completely disagree with the thinking behind that. And so he clearly says and does things I don't agree with. And I've had to speak up on time to time when that has occurred, and I'll continue to do that if that's necessary. I hope it's not.
Well, Alex, I think, first of all, that it's important to establish that the judge is not only a Mexican radical, he's also a Hillary Clinton contributor. But let's put this entire this entire Trump University question into context. Trump University was a real estate course, and it was a very successful one for many people. Now, there were a very small percentage of students who were unhappy with the success of the course because they didn't go out and make $1 million immediately. There's an overwhelming satisfaction rate. The number of dollars involved here are relatively small. This scandal pales in comparison to Laureate University. Laureate University is a multi-million-dollar scam, essentially a series of colleges and schools where people were induced to load up on enormous personal debt. And then the college hired, or Laureate hired Bill Clinton as their chancellor, paid him $16 million, which was illegally concealed for 5 years, never reported as required by law. And the IFC, the International Finance Corporation, would give the schools $150 million. On top of that, Hillary Clinton's State Department would give Laureate $55 million. It turns out the guy running Laureate, Becker, is a convicted felon, a scamster who has also benefited and been a major donor to the Clinton Foundation. So Trump needs to counterpunch, Alex. He needs to be very blunt. Trump University, nothing compared to the scandal at Laureate University. The real question is, why isn't Laureate University on the front page of every paper in America instead of Trump University?
Welcome to the Clinton Global Initiative's 2013 annual meeting. I am very glad that once again you're joining us in New York. I joined Laureate International Universities as honorary chancellor because I admire Laureate's dedication to helping the next generation of leaders be truly educated and well prepared for your future. And I admired you guys, the students all around the world, so committed to your education and to relating to people half a world away better. In the last couple of years, I've been able to meet some of you. I've traveled to 14 Laureate universities in a dozen countries. At Bilgi in Turkey, at Malaysia's INTI, at so many other Laureate universities, I'm reminded that you share some powerful traits, like curiosity, the willingness to work hard, and a drive to make the world a better place. This week, you'll join a community of established and emerging leaders in business, government, philanthropy, and the arts. You'll hear from President Obama, from Christine Lagarde of the International Monetary Fund, Sheryl Sandberg of Facebook, and many others working to effect change all around the world. I urge you to listen closely, to try to walk away from each session, each interview, with at least one good idea that you can bring to your home countries. What of all you learn here will drive change in your communities? If you can better answer that question after our time here, we at the Clinton Foundation and the Global Initiative will have done our job. So enjoy the sessions. Thanks and have a wonderful time.